So it's been a busy few weeks, so I haven't had a chance to get a video out recently, but yeah, getting back into training now. Going out on a 32k long run today, and I thought I'd give an update of how I've transitioned from the Serpent Trail 100k into now my training for the Chiltern Wonderland 50. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. I'm heading out on this trail called the Clarendon Way. It's from between Winchester and Salisbury. There is a marathon on this course, so I'm not going to make it all the way to the city, but yeah, 16k out, 16k back, and it is a perfect day for training. This is my first run in quite a while where I'm wearing a running pack. Haven't done it since the race, so yeah, it's good to get a run in with a bit of extra weight, see how it affects my my pace and the effort. So my training in July has been quite mixed, to be honest. Right at the beginning of the month I had the 100k, so for my first week of training I did nothing, just fully rested up, recovering from the race as planned. And then the second week I was on holiday in Sweden, so whilst I was running it was like super relaxed, just going out doing what I felt like. So I ended up doing relatively low volume and not really any quality work. And then the week after that was the first week where I thought, yeah, I'm going to get back into training, and that's when I kind of realized how exhausted I was from the 100k. Like, I was absolutely wrecked. Went out on my Sunday long run that week and I had to cut it short just because I didn't have the energy to continue. So yeah, the third week of July was not great, but then finally in the fourth week of the month I got a solid week of training, 90 kilometers, and managed to get a speed session, long run and a tempo session. So really happy with that final week. And it's only really been in the last week that I've started to feel a bit more normal, seen my heart rate drop during runs, and yeah, starting to feel good again. But yeah, the training in July was definitely a bit mixed. Not really what I'd planned, but yeah, I think that's probably just a result of how much that 100k impacted my fitness. You know, I think it really set me back a lot more than I thought it would. That was a pretty special view. So where am I fitness wise? Going into the Serpent Trail, my Garmin said that my VO2 max was about 56. And at the end of July it's telling me it's about 55, so not a massive drop in fitness, but noticeable. Like, I did a math test and that told me that my pace at my math heart rate's dropped by about 10 to 15 seconds per kilometre. So yeah, definitely noticeable. When I'm out on my like easy runs I'm quite a bit slower. The biggest success of July has been my diet, being pretty healthy in terms of what I've been eating, and my weight's dropped below 70 kilos. From a diet perspective, I'm in a pretty good place. Throughout pretty much the whole of July, my resting heart rate's been about 50 to 60 beats per minute, which is pretty high for me. But right at the end of the July, towards the end of that 90k week, my resting heart rate dropped back down to about 40, which is much more normal for me when I'm like training and in good shape. So I think that's a really good sign that I'm now getting back to a good fitness level, and my easy runs are starting to feel much easier. It's much easier to control my heart rate and keep it below 150. Bit of a challenging month for training, but I feel like I'm getting to a place now where I can start to get some really solid training in. All right, let's get moving. Oh, and that's halfway, 16k. Alright, time to head back. I've managed to keep my heart rate pretty low during this run, despite the fact it's quite a warm day. So yeah, I mean the Garmin's telling me that I'm about 45% acclimatized to the heat at the moment, which is, yeah, definitely showing on this run. Definitely some steep hills on this route. This one's more fun going down than it was up. Oh. Temperature's really coming up now. It's definitely a lot warmer than it was this morning. Oh. Starting to sweat quite a lot now. Oh, glad I saved quite a lot of my water for this second half. Oh. Very, very sunny and warm out now. So, what are my plans for the next month? My training in terms of my running and the structure to my running is going to be very similar to what I did in the last week. I'm just going to steadily increase my long run up to a peak of about a 50k training run, and every week I'm going to do a speed and a tempo session, so that's all going to stay fairly similar. But the speed stuff, in the last couple of weeks I've joined the local running club in Winchester, and I'm absolutely loving it, like really pushing myself a lot harder during the sessions. You know, racing, did like a mile race the other day, which was absolutely brutal, and I had no idea what I was doing. My pacing was terrible, but no, it was good fun. So I'm really it's got me excited about running fast, which hasn't happened in a very long time. So yeah, that's going to be one of the big focus areas where I'm going to try and push myself in the next month, try and get faster on the shorter distances, and hopefully that'll benefit me at these longer distances. Another thing I'm going to do this month is start to increase my strength work. I've done 3 strength sessions in July, so not much at all, but yeah, I'd like to get to the point where I'm doing 2 to 3 a week this month. I did one like 20-minute light core workout in like last week. It took about 4 or 5 days for me to recover from it, just like really sore stomach muscles. So yeah, it's definitely a sign that I need a bit more core strength if something like that causes me pains for 4 or 5 days. So yeah, definitely start to increase my strength work over the next month. I'm also going to continue to try and improve my diet, so I want to try and lose 2 to 3 kilos this month. Just continue to sort of eat healthy, avoid any sort of junk food, and not overeat. But yeah, that's been quite good over the last month, so just trying to maintain what I'm doing there. The only other big change I'm going to make this month is to start building in some cross training. So I got a bike, I got some swimming goggles, so now I just need to get doing it. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit of a test, that one, but yeah, we'll see how I get on. I think I'm mostly going to use the bike for getting around town rather than any specific training, but I think I'll go to the swimming pool and do like maybe an hour of swimming a week and just see if I can get into it. Just hit 30k in 3 hours 35. Just got a couple of kilometers of easy downhill now to the finish back home. Oh yeah, really good session that. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to the next month of training, especially the speed stuff down at the track. Cool. All right, well, cheers for watching. Bye.